Hello guys, welcome to today's video. We will be continuing with Heart Fragment Part 5. Can't believe we're in Part 5 already, but nonetheless, I'm very excited because now we'll be seeing things that I haven't seen before, and hopefully nothing goes wrong this time. So let's get back to today's video. Alright, so now we continue from where we left off. Hello, Clive. Why do you look so sad? What's happening? Okay, awkward silence. Great. The two of you walk in awkward silence. I called it. I had a feeling. Although Lana had waved goodbye and secretly gave you a thumbs up as you were leaving to show she's proud of your initiative, you simply aren't interested in becoming buddies with Clive right now. Why not? I want to be friends with Clive. Like, what? In fact, there's about a million other things you'd rather be doing. Don't say that. He seems sweet enough. I'm totally not a psychopath that wants to end my life. Staring blankly ahead and taking in the minimal scenery that makes up Perthon, a small park with a bench, a few locally owned shops, makes your mind feel numb in comparison to the bustling city you're used to. You seem pretty deep in thought over there. I guess I am. I mean, who wouldn't be with everything? Wanna talk about it? The blinding pain you felt when you were attacked, the dull but ever-present ache in the hospital room, the fear you felt throughout it as you longed for Kay to be back so you could finally talk openly with someone about this. Yeah, I miss Kay. Where is my boy? Hey, did you hear me? Oh, whoops. Yeah, let's talk about it. I guess I do want to talk about it, to be honest. Oh, wait. Oh, then, I'm all ears. That's great. Is it because of the thing that put you in the hospital? Ever since that happened, I have been feeling kind of scared and anxious about things. Oh my god, why is it double? When I first got here in Perthon, I was actually feeling so freaked out that I didn't know what to do with myself for a bit. I couldn't decide if I wanted to go outside for a while or just stay in. I don't know if it's what they call PTSD or if I'm just stupid. That's not stupid, but you said you knew his name back in the hospital, didn't you? Jasper or something like that? I mean, hey, you're better to remember things than most people. I guess I just wondered if he's someone you know. I don't know this man. No, I never met him before. But you remember his name? This is getting complicated. I don't want to talk about him, please. The conversation doesn't seem to be going anywhere at this point. Walking in silence is just kind of awkward. So let's ask him about his interests. What about you? I don't know anything about you yet, Clive. Tell me about your interests. Interests? You know, like things you like, things you do for a living, etc. He repeats the word back to you with a note of confusion. What do you mean? The way he says it with hesitancy makes it sound like he's speaking a foreign word. Wow, Clive. You must have things you like to do besides jogging and staring at people on the street. Oh my goodness. I swear, I don't just stare at people all the time. Right, okay. I guess drawing. Hey, we got an artist boy! Is that an interest? Yeah, of course it is. I like to draw too, actually. I recently did an art assignment that turned out pretty well. Oh. What do you like to draw? Looks like I have to keep this conversation going by myself. Oh boy. Scenery, trees, forests, lakes, that sort of thing. Neat. I like drawing faces mostly. I always thought it would be cool to make a living creating art someday. Isn't that a good thing? Why don't you? Exactly. Well, it takes a lot of work to put your name out there, I guess. Often when you're just starting out, you won't find a lot of people to commission you. I mean, that's true. But then again, that's why stuff like this exists. Also, let me just say, I love the artist who does these stands for these peak characters because I love their art style so much. Sorry. Anyway, that's how it is with any form of artwork: drawing, painting, writing, pretty much. At least some portion of it is luck, I think, and talent and practice. Oh boy. Makes sense. Does that mean you've already tried and weren't successful at it? Nope. Well, I haven't tried, but I know that if I did, I wouldn't be very successful. That's a lie. That's a lie. Why? I That's a good question. Why? It's bad to say that you've already failed because I'm pretty sure if most artists told themselves the same thing, they'd never do anything. So I'm gonna say maybe I should try it someday. I don't really know. Now that you mention it, maybe I should give it a shot someday. Yeah, no reason not to, right? Exactly. That's true. If you're not successful right away, at least you can say you tried. At least you'll know you didn't give up before you even started. Thank you, Clive. What? Why are you thanking me? Oh boy. Dudes is confused. I guess that I guess that's why I haven't tried it. Never really occurred to me until now. I just figured I wouldn't be able to do it, so I might as well not bother. But I don't know that for sure, so I'll give it a shot. Whoa, are you okay? That's cool. Yeah, good luck and all that. He's so cute. Clive stammers as he replies to you, then turns his head so that you can't see his face past his hood. Aww. After the somewhat awkward walk here, you arrive at the beach. It didn't feel awkward. What do you mean? That was adorable. Despite everything going on, you allow yourself to take a deep breath and drink in the air. Yes, drinking air. Love that. So, you're living with Lana then? Yeah, she was my babysitter when I was a kid. I see. That's pretty cool. Lana is pretty cool. She is pretty cool, isn't she? Conversation feels less awkward now, but still awkward. Yeah, a little bit. Like, she's got a bunch of piercings, right? It's neat. You're into piercings then? Not really. I just think they look cool. Bummer. I actually like piercings on dudes, not gonna lie. Why are you? Yeah. Yeah, kind of. Do you have any? Not yet. Maybe someday. What about you? No. I'd be way too squeamish to do it, something like that. It's okay. A needle getting anywhere near my skin? Ha, no thanks. Honestly, felt that, but love seeing it on other people. Oh, and... and things are quiet and awkward again. Great. Alright. So drawing. I'm sorry. You probably noticed me laughing a lot, but he's too precious. I can't help it. You like to draw? It'd be cool to see sometime. You're saying that like a question, bro. Yeah. Maybe sometime, sure. Cool. Why is this so... This is like one of those awkward setups, like if you're like when you're small and both your parents are just like, all right, we're gonna do grown-up things, you guys spend some time together and try not to fight. Like, keeping up a conversation with this guy is not easy. Yeah, Kay was pretty easy to talk to. I see what she meant by that now. You need something to take your mind off the awkwardness. Some sort of distraction. While you and Clive continue to walk in silence, something catches your eye at the water's edge. Seashells? There's a whole lot of them. Okay, this silence is driving me insane. How about we do something else? But like what? We're at the beach, so we may as well do something beach related, right? How about collecting seashells? In fact, we can make it a game. Whoever finds the biggest seashell by the end of a set time limit is the winner. Interesting. And what does the winner get? I never thought about that. How about a coffee? I don't really like coffee that much, but sure. Whoever loses has to buy the winner a coffee. Coffee? Let's do it. You don't seem very enthusiastic, bro. Alright. We'll split up and meet back here in 15 minutes with whatever we find. Sound good? I'm gonna win. Again, you don't look very enthusiastic. Oh, does he have a competitive streak? He looked really serious. Yeah, bro, lighten up. Oh, great. Tutorials again. Sometimes you'll need to search for Oh, is it one of those things? I like those. Sometimes you'll need to search your surroundings for an item or person. Move your cursor throughout the area until you find what you're looking for. Searching for bonuses may help you come across something interesting, but don't dawdle too long. Sometimes you'll be on a time limit. Oh no. Okay. Alright, what can I find? Lovely. This shell is huge. You're pretty confident that this will beat anything Clive could find. You put it in your bag. Can you find anything else? What am I looking for exactly? I don't necessarily know. Don't necessarily know what I'm looking for. Feather? There's something half buried in the sand. It's just an ordinary feather, but it seems to be giving off some sort of glow. I don't like the sound of that. There's something peculiar about it. Something drawing you to it. Whatever the feather is, its draw is strong enough to make you drop everything else you are doing and rush to grab it before you have a chance to truly make the choice consciously. What the? Please don't do anything weird. A flash of light stings your eyes and you pull your hand back. The shining white seems to be moving towards you? Excuse me. Oh. Before the light reaches you, you feel yourself knocked to the ground with a thud. I'm sorry.
Watch out!
Annie, watch out. What the hell? The soft sand manages to break your fall as the light flashes one more time in your line of sight before disappearing. And the feather disappears along with it. Okay, that's
Are you okay?
That's sus. What the freak was that about? That all happened so quickly that I couldn't tell what was going on. Did Clive push me out of the way? Yeah, just confused? What do you mean I am confused? What just happened? You turn to Clive as you sit up. Oh no! Oh no, he got hurt! Oh no. I feel so bad. I'm okay, but you're hurt, but you're not. Your arm is bleeding. Did that flash of light cause that, or did he cut himself on something in the sand when he knocked me out? Listen, what could have been in the sand? Did somebody throw something? I'm so confused.
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Dude, you do not look fine.
That light that just appeared. I felt like something was strange about it. Something just sort of flew out of it.
What? Did you see what it was?
I don't know what, but I couldn't just let it hit you.
You stare speechlessly at Clive. He saw something that you didn't notice in that light and pushed you out of the way only to end up injured himself? I underestimated him, didn't I? He saved me multiple times now. Yeah, we pretty much owe this man our life now. Twice over. Like, what is happening? Maybe it's time to stop thinking of him as some suspicious weirdo.
Don't look at me like that, okay? I'm fine.
Dude, you are not fine. You're bleeding.
I swear. Just a little scratch.
Right. That's an awful big cut to be considered a little scratch. What the heck? You reach out to the wound to check on it despite Clive's protests. The moment your hand grazes against it, he pulls away. Ah. Don't touch it, girl. Does it hurt? What kind of dumb question is that?
Of course it hurts, you idiot!
Yeah, I don't blame you for saying that. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, that was uncalled for.
No, it wasn't. I deserve that. If you're in enough pain to jerk away and yell at me like that, I'd say it's more than a little scratch.
It's not that bad. Don't worry so much.
Tsundere? Question mark? But let's just go back to your place and have Lana look at it or something. His smile seems to say that he appreciates your concern deep down. Thank you. Don't look at me like that for pushing me out of the way. I didn't expect you to do something like that. That's crazy, dude. Clive gets up to his feet first and offers his non-injured arm out to you to grab onto. I feel bad having to hold on to him for support when he's the one that's injured. No, I'm not doing that. I'm fine. I can get up by myself. Suit yourself. But the moment you stand... Oh! Your vision blurs. What the heck? Annie, are you alright? What in the world is happening? I'm... Oh, nausea. Okay. Great. Great. Annie can't hear... Nope, I guess I can't hear anything, apparently. My ears do not work. His voice is getting further away. That's not a good sign. Annie! Okay, hello? I'm so... Oh, no, not this dude again. Something is melting out of the darkness of your dream. Another dream? It's broad daylight. A figure. Someone wearing a hood. You think they'd look familiar, but... That's right. I've seen this person in a dream before. I had completely forgotten it until now. You feel unsettled as the figure stands before you, silent, unspeaking. Perhaps he's waiting for you to say something first? Who are you? You intend your words to come out strongly, showing no signs of fear, but instead you barely choke back a stammer that alerts the figure to your obvious feelings. Here I thought... Indigo? Indigo? Alright. Here I thought you'd never say anything at all. You've been silent for so long, after all. I don't like you, Indigo, if that's even your real name. But I'm glad you spoke up. It would have been interesting to sit all night in silence with you, but I do have things I want to discuss. I don't want to talk to you. I do hate having to introduce myself more than once, however. My name is Indigo. Thank you for allowing me into your... Don't be pathetic. What's that supposed to... What kind of achievement? Okay. Thank you for allowing me into your dream again like this. Allowing you? I swear, guys, I have not seen this part. I'm just saying whatever pops to hit my mind first. Allowing him? What is he talking about? I didn't invite this freak. I don't care what your name is. Who are you? Why are you here? The hooded figure moves closer towards you. His movements are slow and choppy, as if he's fading in and out of your vision. Ew. If you had to describe what this man looks like, it would be ghostly. He doesn't seem real. I mean, this is a dream after all. So impatient. But tell me something first before we get started. Are you happy? What? No need to stare at me with your mouth wide open. It was a simple question, wasn't it? Are you happy? As in, are you happy right now with your life in general, overall? Without any clarification, you aren't sure how to respond. I. Okay, this is a tough question because, first of all, I almost got killed. Don't know where Kay went. Clive is now hurt because of me, and now this bozo is in front of my face. So I would say no. No, I'm not. I'm not happy. Oh, is that so? Why? What's with all these questions? What is this? He still hasn't made any effort to clarify what sort of answer he's looking for here, and you're left stumbling for something to say. But in the end, is there anything to be happy about? Is there any point in lying and saying you're happy when in reality your life is a mess? Even if I'm happy out loud, it won't make it true. So why bother, right? Why do you care? Oh, simple curiosity. That's all.
If you truly aren't happy with how things are, why not change them?
Great, because, okay. Huh? Change the things that make you unhappy.
Erase them from your mind until they barely matter, until they barely existed in the first place. You do want to be happy, don't you? Perhaps you should try working a little harder.
Ooh, I like how that sounded. That's nice.
Unless you enjoy being miserable.
Who would enjoy being miserable, you dumb... Okay. You can't follow what this man is saying to you. Listening to him is giving you a headache. So can I punch him? Can I punch him right in the throat so he can stop? But then again, this is a dream. It's probably not going to do anything. But regardless of happiness or unhappiness, this works just fine for me. Okay? Every time he speaks, you feel more unsettled. This man, I feel like I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. I'm stupid. Inigo makes you uncomfortable by merely standing in front of you speaking. You wish you would just wake up already. You wish he would just disappear. Yeah, please? Want to make a bet? No. No thanks. A bet? What kind of bet? Don't... A fun one, obviously. I don't believe that. Collect the 5 fragments, and when you do, I'll give you a special reward. I don't want anything from you. Fragments? You really are so oblivious. Aren't you already aiming for one? Which one was it again? Ah, that's right, the hooded boy. I'm sorry. Speak normally. This bet isn't fair if you don't even tell me what it is. Figure that out first, then. You can at least do that much, can't you? You're not useless or pathetic, right? I see you again, see you soon, Annie. I'd wish you sweet dreams, but I suppose you've already ran out of time for that sort of thing tonight, How many time has passed? Before you have a chance to reply again, Inigo begins to let out some of your vision, slowly like muddy water. Ew. And you feel yourself waking up again. How did things end up like this?
Somewhere in this world, happy ending must await, right?
This is how the game started. Hello? That was cool though. Clive, Act 1, Little Red. Okay. Well then. Okay, what's going on? Okay, so we're back in our room. I'm back in my bedroom at Lana's house? How? I thought I was at the beach just now. I remember having that dream though. Did I just pass out? Ah, he's still in my room at night? You're awake. Clive? What happened? I was about to ask you that. One moment we're about to head back to Lana's house, the next you're wobbling back and forth like a drunk. Wow. And then you just collapsed. I was Do you have a death wish or something, you idiot? Oh, he's a tsundere. Excuse me? I mean, really. First I find you stabbed and covered in blood one night, and now you're passing out when we get a chance to hang out normally? What if I hadn't been there to push you out of the way? It's not my fault I passed out. Sorry, I didn't mean to get pissed off. I know you were just worrying about me. I wasn't worried, I just... What's gonna happen to me if some girl dies on my watch, huh? Oh, okay. That switched up real fast, okay. Is that all? Clive seems to regret the harsh words now that you've questioned them. Okay, I might have been worried a bit, but for real, what was all that about? It's just like you said, I got dizzy and stumbled, and I'm not sure why I passed out. It must be because of your injury. You're still not fully healed, huh? Don't worry about it. Right, your arm, how is it? Oh, yeah, it's okay. Lana bandaged it up for me. I told her I tripped and fell. Okay. What did you tell her about the way I passed out? She was still at work when I carried you here. I told her you were just napping. Sorry if that was bad. Lying. Okay. I guess it's better than having her worry about me. I've already intruded enough in her home. Intruded? I don't think Lana sees things that way at all. I mean, not that I'm the best source of that sort of information, but Lana never seemed to like the type of girl who'd let someone stay with her if she thought it was a burden. I should stop talking if I know everything. Oh, I should stop talking as if I know everything. Aw, it's okay. Just don't get all tsundere on me, because that's kind of a little bit, you know. Point of it all is that I figured lying was better than saying we got shot with a laser beam. Oh my god. If that had hit me head on instead of just grazing your arm, seems this means you've saved me a second time. Why do you keep doing things like that? The sort of feeling in my chest was the same way I felt when I found you after you got attacked. I don't know how to explain it. There was just some sort of buzzing in my head and an ache in my chest that said I had to act. A buzzing? So you can... Okay. The atmosphere grows tense and awkward again. It does seem like Clive is making an effort to get closer to you, though. The bedroom is dark, so at least several hours have passed since you were at the beach, and Clive stayed here the whole time. I mean, you can go home now, you know. So what shells did you find? I don't want to just be an ass this time and just kick him out. Cause, you know, he did kind of save me a second time, not gonna lie. And being a jerk shouldn't be the go-to answer when somebody saved your life, especially if it's not for the first time. Feeling a bit guilty for pushing away his attempts, you decide to offer an attempt of your own. What shells did you end up finding? Oh, right, I totally forgot about that. Look at this. Oh, he's smiling. Wow, I think that's probably the first time he smiled that big. Is he grinning? This might be the first time I've seen him smile at me. See, we're on the same wavelength here. Pretty good, right? Oh, he's excited about it. It's definitely big, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I made sure to bring back your bag too. Here you go. Thanks. How exactly did you manage to get me all the way back here? I piggybacked you. Oh, that's cute. For real? This dude is strong enough to carry me? He's always wearing that hoodie, so maybe he's hiding some muscles under there. I mean, show him off, Clive. Go ahead. I won't judge. You going to show me what shells you found, or are you already sure you've lost? Oh, he's okay. He got smug all of a sudden. He looks at you smugly. Hush, don't decide you're the winner that quick. You pull out the shell you found and hold out to him. What? That's huge! Okay, fine, I admit defeat. Damn, I totally thought I was gonna win. Ha, he looks like a pouting child. I guess that means you owe me a coffee sometime, huh? Are there any good coffee shops in Parathon? I'll have to get back to you on that. Well, regardless of if you originally intended to befriend him or not, it seems you'll be hanging out with Clive again at some point. This won't be so bad. He's odd and clumsy, but I'm getting used to it. What is with you and roasting this man? Like, what did he do to deserve this? If anything, he deserves a little bit more recognition that this man literally saved you twice. Could I actually end up being friends with this weirdo? Stop calling him a weirdo. Gosh. But, well, I guess I should get going? Since it's pretty late and all. Alright, good night. Yep, night. Clive heads out of your room after that, and you slump back down into bed. Whoa, it's really late already. Clive must have been sitting next to my bed almost the whole day. That's actually very loyal, not gonna lie. There's an unshakable sense of dread that's begun to take hold ever since Clive left and you realized you were alone. I usually like being alone, so why does it feel so different now? Because you're scared. What's changed? Why are you so anxious? I feel sick. It isn't a physical sickness you feel though. It's a sickening fear. That's worse. I should sleep. I need to get some rest. If I just go to sleep, maybe tomorrow I'll be calmer. Even the nightmares are better than lying awake feeling paranoid all night. Okay. You cover yourself up in your blankets and close your eyes. I'm safe. I'm safe, I'm safe, I'm safe. Are you trying to, you repeat that to yourself out loud in a whisper, as though chanting it, chanting it will be able to make it true. No matter how fruitless it may be to just tell yourself everything is fine, this is far preferable to going mad with worry. The dreamless sleep that you finally fall into is more than welcome. Okay, good. We do not need any more weirdness right now. Good morning, kiddo. It's nice to see you again, Lana. So, how was your outing yesterday? I didn't have an awful time, at least. Oh yeah? Want to tell me some more about it? Nope. We searched for she cells at the beach together. It made a contest to see who could find the biggest one. Whoever won had to treat the other to coffee sometime. Again, don't really like coffee, but alright. Ooh, that sounds fun. So who won? Clive found a shell that was pretty big, but mine was bigger. I was a clear winner. That's my girl. Well, I'll be honest. I've only known Clive a short while, and I've only started to get to know him know you again recently. But you kind of remind me of each other. Huh? You're both sweet kids deep down. I think you'd become good friends if you gave it a chance. What's your opinion on him so far? He seems... I'm not gonna say he's weird because I've been fighting against that the whole time. So it's either interesting or nice. I mean, he kind of lashed out a little bit, so we're just gonna say interesting. He seems interesting, to say the least, I guess. I wouldn't mind getting to know him. Yes, he's an interesting guy from what I can tell you, too. Well, it's up to you what you do, but I'd give him a chance. There aren't many young adults in this neighborhood. It tends to be older folks drawn to Parathon. I wonder why. Clive might make a good buddy for you. Maybe. We'll see, I guess. Well, even if you're reluctant right now, try not to judge him too harshly. I can already see the wheels turning inside that mind of yours. You've always been the type to think first impressions matter the most. That might be true. I'm working on it. I mean, my first impression of Shannon was wrong. Yeah, first impressions aren't always the best because I met a friend once, and at first I thought he was really weird and kind of standoffish. And now he's like one of my bestest friends, so you can't rely on first impressions. Shannon? Didn't you mention her name yesterday? Yeah, she's my best friend. Why don't you tell me about her? Well, she's great. She's a sweet girl, always has a smile on her face. I found her annoying at first. I guess our personalities clashed. But the more I got to know her, the more I realized she's not that bad. I met her only a few months after you stopped being my babysitter. I get you, kiddo. Anyway, she's a great friend, someone I care a lot about, or about a lot. It's nice to have people like that in your life. No matter how much you enjoy your chats with Lana though, you can't help but feel like you're wasting time right now. Is it really okay for me to enjoy myself when Kay is still missing, right? Why the long face, Annie? It's nothing. Just thinking about everything that's been going on in my life lately. You want some space? To be honest, yeah. No worries, you don't need to force yourself to keep up chatter when you're not feeling well. I'm not just saying I get you without any meaning behind it. I promise you're not going to have to face this alone. But I also promise you're not allowed to have time to yourself. But I also promise you're allowed to have time to yourself when you need it. Great. Maybe some fresh air will clear my mind. Are you really sure you want to go outside right now? Okay, we're going outside right now. Deep breaths, gotta stay sane. I can't just sit around inside for the rest of my life. Eventually I'll live on my own and I won't have anyone around to protect me from my thoughts. The deep breaths end up being surprisingly helpful. You feel your heartbeat become steadier. Until you see a figure from the corner of your eyes. Oh, no, I'm fine. It's just a person walking by. I'm fine. But my heart is still starting to pound again. As long as it's not Jasper, everything's good. Not knowing how else to react, you close your eyes to shut out the passing figure. I can't panic. I can't freak out. Some part of your brain tells you that you should go back inside right now, but fear has your body shaking instead. This could all be solved if you just look over at the figure and see who it is. What are the odds it'll actually be Jasper? I feel like in these situations, it's probably a 60-20 or 90-10. Because, you know, there's no point in worrying without knowing who it is. I need to open them eventually. With one more deep, the sound is still gone and that makes me nervous. With one more deep breath in, you open your eyes and look, then sigh in relief. Clive? Ah, hey, sorry for coming up unnoticed. Did I startle you? Thank God, it's just this guy. Okay. When your instant reaction is relief, it suddenly occurs to you just how glad you actually are. Clive is apparently a better alternative to Jasper. Even if Clive is strange, he's someone that your mind has marked as safe for now. I just wasn't expecting you. I didn't have any other way to contact you, so stopping by unannounced was kind of my only option. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. We don't have any way of contacting each other. Have you heard of a social media site called Star Social? My friend helped me get an account on there. I could sign you up too so that you can message me in advance before you come next time. Sure, go for it. Your phone? Right, sorry. I love him so much. Clive's hands flies towards the pocket of his hoodie and he hands his phone out over to you. Isn't it hot always wearing a hoodie? I couldn't imagine that, bro. There you go. You can set a profile picture if you want. What should it be of? Probably a picture of you? Right. Here, try sending me a message now to test if it's working, right? Oh, is it working? Yep, Are you getting mine too? Yeah, cool. I like it. Oh. So what are you doing here again so soon? Aside from nearly giving me a heart attack. Well, I thought we could go out for that coffee, maybe. Is now a bad time? Not like I have anything better to do. Did you figure out a place to go? I have an idea. Come on, let's go. I like his smile. With an excited bounce to his step, Clive leads you off. Oh! I feel like I'm gonna be saying that a lot this episode. You follow along after the oddly peppy Clive. I mean, isn't it a good thing? I like when people are happy, you know? So, Never mind. What? If you have something you want to say, to ask, just go for it. Really? You know this, but you still keep asking them until now? Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, really? I thought my questions were annoying to you. Ah, okay. It's not like I mean to be nosy on purpose. I just kinda, am curious. There's nothing interesting about me. Oh, jeez. You glance in Clive's direction just in time to see him peeking over at you. The moment your eyes meet, though, he hides his face in his hoodie again. Aww. He seems to be gathering his courage to ask his question, considering how he's blurted out question after question up till now. You can't help but wonder what's got him acting this way. Who is Kay? Ah, I mean, it makes sense he's asking now. Why do you look so sad? You stop in your tracks. Clive walks a few more steps forward before realizing you're no longer walking alongside him. Then turns to face you, revealing the way he's awkwardly biting his bottom lip. Why? How did you know that name? Are you stupid? I feel like my memory is better than yours because, you know, when Shannon literally called him K and, you know, mentioning it before in front of him. Yesterday when you passed out, you were mumbling that name, K. You've got to be joking. I was talking in my sleep. Very much so. Ooh, awkward. No one has ever told me that before. Not that anyone would have been around to know, given your avoidance of sleepovers and Shannon to prevent her from worrying about the nightmares you experience. Ugh, how embarrassing. It's not any of your business who he is. You shouldn't have been watching a girl sleep in the first place. I wasn't watching you sleep. Yeah, he was carrying you. Hello. Oh yeah? Then what did you do the whole time you were sitting in my room? Not watching you, that's for sure. Jeez. Weirdo. Despite the name calling, there's not really any malice behind it. You're beginning to grow used to Clive's mannerisms already. Aww. Let's talk about something else then. Like what? A race. Huh? I'll race you to the cafe. Whoever gets there first wins. You realize you'd have a big advantage over me by actually knowing where the cafe is, right? It's a straight path that way until you get to the gas station on the corner, then turn right. Sounds simple enough, but... Oh, you getting smug again. Okay. Not confident that you can win? He really is competitive. Jeez. Winner of the shell contest gets a free coffee. So what does the winner of the race get? Free pastry? Ooh, okay. Sure, you're on. Alright. You're not entirely sure how things turned out this way. And yet, despite all of the problems that have haunted you the last while, you find yourself running alongside Clive like a pair of children. I think the sure is missing in there. A nagging thought at the back of your mind continuously repeats, though, reminding you of one thing. I can't get lost in the moment. There are more important things to remember than acting like a fool with a guy I barely know. Why not? Honestly, I think you need to relax a little bit. Jeez, you're fast. I mean, I told you I like to jog. So he chose a locally owned shop instead of a big brand chain. I mean, those are cozier in my opinion. There are small local shops like this back in Sandwood too, but because the city tends to be hustle and bustle, most people opt to go to larger stores for the quickest service. The barista greets you happily and brings you over to a seat by the window where you sit across from Clive. Oh my god, look at there's the logo for the game over on that painting over there. That's cute. I like that. I like that little touch, you know? Makes it so much nicer. What will you order? Okay, great. Awesome. I don't want coffee. Coffee is gross, in my opinion. Don't, coffee lovers, don't come at me. I personally just do not like it. I mean, I would take anyone. I'm a tea lover. We're going to go with tea. I'll get tea. Tea, not coffee? Is that alright? No, never mind. Okay. Here's your drink, miss. Thanks. So, how did you find out about a place like this? Well, don't laugh. Okay, I won't. Promise? Clive, I just asked about how you found the coffee shop. You can calm down. Just promise me, okay? Okay? Jesus! Why are you getting so defensive? Fine, fine. I promise not to laugh. Good. Alright then. I sort of think it would be cool to own a coffee shop like this someday. And this place is sort of like a goal for the kind of atmosphere I'd want to create. That's so sweet! Oh, whoa. He seems like such a gawky klutz that it's hard to picture him owning a coffee shop. But still. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I think so too. What? Oh, look at that. For real? You think it's cool? Yeah, that's a really neat thing you want to do someday. I wish I had an actual goal for the future. Is probably the most pathetic sounding sentence that could ever exit my mouth. When did you decide you wanted to do something like that? Has it been your goal for a while? What? Why are you turning all red? I'm not. Okay, alright, sure. Don't laugh. I already promised not to laugh. Then promise me again. Okay, I'm getting whiplash from this man. He's definitely a tsundere and nobody else can change my mind about that. I won't laugh, Clive. I decided it yesterday. Was that because of us? Yesterday? Yeah. You acted so bashful when you first brought it up that I thought you were confessing a lifelong dream or something. Wait, he didn't decide this just because I mentioned that coffee bet, did he? That's exactly what happened. See, you totally just laughed there. My bad. I guess it's never too late to realize there's something you really want to do. Clive nods and relaxes.
So, you feel like telling me about that K person now?
You're still curious about that? Why?
A girl drools in her sleep while moaning a guy's name?
Oh my god, I can't believe he just said that. Okay, alright. Of course I'm curious. Okay, I do not drool. That's what's most concerning to you? Not the part about him mentioning I'm not. Okay, we're not doing this. It looks like Clive is smirking a bit behind that hoodie. This little shit. Indeed he is. Indeed he is. But fine. I guess it isn't a secret or anything. He's just someone that I used to spend a lot of time with.
Used to?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really want to talk about Kay going missing right now. I could use a distraction from that. Not a play-by-play recap. We don't really talk anymore. I used to see him pretty much every day, but something came up recently.
I guess I sort of know what you mean. Was he someone special to you?
Are you trying to hint if he was my boyfriend? No, but you could be. I mean, hey, I'm not... I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What's that supposed to mean? Your boyfriend. See, I catch these things faster than the person in the game. How crazy. My what? I guess it could look like that if I was mumbling about him in my sleep. Yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to make you feel awkward.
I really like the person who voiced Clive, not gonna lie to you. Just curious, you don't have to tell me. He blushes as he... I'm sorry. He blushes as he shifts his gaze elsewhere. Perhaps he suddenly realized just how strange it is to ask a girl something like that. He asks invasive questions a lot, but it doesn't seem like he's doing it to make me uncomfortable. Alright, aside from stupid questions like that, go ahead and ask what you want to know. I was just wondering, who exactly is that person? Kay. One of the few people I feel close to. I see, like a relative, or... No, not a relative. I guess you could say he's one of my closest friends. Oh. Why do you look so sad then? And you sounded sad when you spoke his name in your sleep too. Is he okay? I told him he could ask about Kay, but his questions are getting a bit too probing now, again. I don't want to lie to him. I'm gonna say... I don't know if the well... And then it's gonna explain. Because then, I mean, I'm not sure, and well could both be going about as they're explaining. I'm gonna go with the well. I just don't know. I want him to be okay, but I haven't seen him in a while, and I'm not sure where he is. Sorry. Is there any reason why you can't get in touch with him? I lost contact with him one day, and he used to visit a lot, but suddenly he stopped coming by. Even though he told me he's safe, and I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry, I can't help being anxious over it sometimes, but he's a stronger guy than he looks. You must miss him a lot, huh? Yeah, I really miss him. I do, I miss him a lot. Like I said, he's someone important to me. Ah, right, yeah. Can you tell me about him? Oh my god. Why do you want to hear so much about Kay? I don't know, I guess I'm just curious what kind of people you hang out with. Since I'm obviously pretty weird to you, so I'm curious who you don't consider weird. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. What do you mean, not really? Not really, but whatever. It makes a lot of sense. If you're hanging out with your usual friends, and then you consider somebody else weird, they're gonna want to know what's, you know, outside of the spectrum. Kay, he's a kind person, I guess would be the best way to describe him. He has a sort of gentle aura. Peaceful. Aura? Like, when I'm around him, I feel safe. We met in a bit of an odd way, but I never really felt afraid or nervous with him after he first introduced himself. How did you meet? Oh my god, this dude. You really, really asked too many questions, you know? Sorry. I'm just gonna tell him the truth. It's going to sound completely insane, but one night I was woken up by a voice speaking to me. A voice? Yeah, I heard a voice from my window. I was freaked out at first, but then he told me his name and why he was there. Somehow after that, I didn't feel afraid anymore. He didn't seem like a bad person right from the start, but I knew that even more so when we met in the daylight. And you think I'm weird? Okay, I see where you're coming from. You know, Clive is probably like, this man literally came into your room through your window at night and spoke to you while you were asleep, but yet I'm the weird one? I mean, you were... You know what? I don't have any defense for that. He's completely right. I'm the weird one. When you met your pal K by him just appearing at your window. Well, can't exactly defend myself there. He has a point. Indeed he does. Indeed he does. I'm not gonna lie. He really got us there. I guess when he puts it like that, maybe the way I met Clive wasn't as odd as I originally decided in comparison. Okay, you have a point there. Why are you smiling like that? Was I smiling? You like him a lot, huh? A lot then. Oh, he's my friend. Just a friend? Really? Because that smile you've got sure is... He's just a friend, Clive. I haven't even known him for all that long. If anything, he disappeared before I could even consider thinking of him as something else. Clive fidgets a little bit and takes a sip of his coffee. He clutches at the cup when he speaks up again. I'm sorry for being nosy. It's alright. It is? At first, I found it off-putting, but now, well, I guess I'm getting used to it. Thanks. I know I must be annoying. Not at all. Okay, maybe a bit at first, but again, used to it by now. Can I ask you something else then? You may as well. Weirdo. Why is he so curious? What's so interesting about this stuff? Everything? I'll give him this though. It takes guts to apologize for something and then immediately decide to do it again. Yeah. I was just wondering, what Kay looks like. What does his appearance have to do with anything? I don't know, I'm just wondering. So, he's really short. I'd say around 5 feet tall with reddish hair. He has sort of cloudy looking blue eyes, but since he can't see, he probably doesn't even realize how pretty his eyes are. That was way too much detail. I'm so embarrassing. I think that's about it. He can't see? He's blind. Oh? Don't ask any more questions about that, please. I'm not going to go around spilling every detail of him that I know to you. It's not fair to him for me to do that. No, I wasn't going to ask anything else this time, I swear. I was just curious. For a while after that, you sit in an uncomfortable silence with Clive. He says nothing and you're just fine with this break from conversation. Talking to Clive is so different from talking to Shannon, or Kay for that matter. Yeah, but is it a bad difference? I don't know yet. Still deciding. With Shannon, I was really... Where did the music go? With Shannon, I was really used to listening and not having to add much to the conversation. I was never used to this type of back and forth. And with Kay, the back and forth came a lot more naturally. I guess it's not entirely unpleasant, but it's a bit draining. Oh, I'm doing it. The silence continues on longer than you'd expect it to. Clive's eyes are cast downwards, his hoodie partially obscuring his face again. We're doing it. I'm sorry, Clive, but we're doing it. Was it too harsh when I assumed he'd pry again? What was I supposed to expect? All he ever seems to do is pry. But with natural lull in the conversation, you have an opportunity to use your power without straining to get him to stay still. You close your eyes and concentrate. Okay, let's go. Let's see. This strange guy who keeps popping up out of nowhere. What does his heart look like? What does it look like indeed? Oh? Nothing? Huh? It wasn't simply that the colors were too hard to focus in on. That would have made sense, but even the silhouette, that aura that appears almost instantly, there was nothing. How does something like that mean? Or what does something like that mean? Maybe I did it wrong? I'll try one more time. Okay, this is suspicious. Oh, it takes far more exertion than could possibly be considered comfortable, but after some time the silhouette does appear, sort of. A red glow? Oh, does some hearts just look different than others? Shannon's was weird looking too. I'm really sorry, huh? I should go. I don't really have anything else to say, so I don't have any reason to be here. But you didn't even finish your drink yet. No, it's fine. He stands up from his seat and reaches into his pocket. From inside, he pulls out some cash and places it on the table. My treat. But, see you. Oh, okay. And with that, Clive rushes off and leaves you sitting alone in this unfamiliar coffee shop. What the heck? Oh, that's creepy. In the end, you spend the rest of the day alone. Oh, that's suspicious. I never realized before how much time I spend alone. I don't have anyone to visit anymore. I haven't even returned to school yet, because I'll be finishing them online over the summer. There's no exciting movies playing on TV. You don't have any interesting books lined up to read. Lana's still at work. I'm bored out of my mind. Hey Shannon, how are you doing? Annie! I'm okay, just been thinking about school. It's gonna be so weird going there and not seeing you. I just wanna cry a bit. Aw, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault, don't apologize. It's just... I've been worried about you growing distant from me, but now you're actually literally not even here anymore. Is your new home comfortable at least? Yeah, it's alright. I miss home though. And you. No, seeing you say that makes me miss you even more. Please look after yourself. Don't get too depressed. Text me literally anytime you want because I will always answer if it's you texting. Promise not to bottle everything up, okay? Thank you, Shannon. I promise. Bro, this got weird. Your afternoon remains dull and uneventful until Lana comes home to serve you supper. Chatting with her is fun, but you've come to realize that Lana is struggling with her own issues. When she left after your mother died and never came back for you, you missed her like crazy, but you also didn't understand why she would just go away like that. There were some moments when your mood was low and your mind was filled with anxiety that you thought perhaps she was selfish. But now you understand that's not the case. Lana lost her boyfriend of many years around the same time that all of that happened, and she fell into a deep depression. As it turns out, her life with her parents wasn't all that good either. Moving to Pyrathon was how she coped with it. What would she do? Take an 8-year-old girl to live with her when she was barely learning to take care of herself on her own? It would have been unrealistic. I'm glad I understand her better now. Well, okay, I hope he's safe right now. The moment you spend with Clive today only served as a momentary distraction. Now, though, your head is swimming with thoughts of that cheerful boy who you haven't seen in so long. Did he go missing because of me? If he hadn't gotten involved in my problems, would he have been better off? I really should have introduced him to Shannon while I had a chance. They'd probably have gotten along well. For better or worse, you miss him and Shannon, and even your father. There's got to be some way for my life to become normal again, right? This can't be the way it'll be forever. That would be sad if it was like that forever, dude. I miss Kay, bro. With that determination in mind, you finally manage to drift to sleep. That music, what is that? Oh, I'm in the forest again, great. The pitch blackness around you starts to melt and you realize you're dreaming. I can't see anything interesting. Fingers crossed that means this isn't gonna turn into another bizarre nightmare. It feels peaceful, just the trees, the moonlight, and that almost mystical music. Oh, hello? A voice? The silence is finally interrupted. What's going on? It sounded like a child. What is happening? Your heartbeat speeds up, pounding loud enough that it feels like you can hear it. And you continue approaching the sound. Wait a minute. He said, that voice said don't die. Is this possibly like Jasper's pass? Question mark? When you arrive at the place the voice came from though, there's nothing. Huh? The music stopped too.
Please don't die. You're my big brother. You're the only one who can look after me now. Dad's gone. Please, don't die. Please.
So it is Jasper? The kid is screaming desperately, but there's no one here. It's like I can hear him directly in my mind. Ugh, I'm starting to feel sick. You briefly close your eyes to regain composure. Huh? When you do, you're greeted by something surprising. The sight of a glowing light. What is that? It sort of reminds me of the colors I see when I try to read a heart. But no one is here. Are you alright? The sobbing immediately stops. Oh. And then a light flashes before your eyes. The feather again? What the? But you realize you're walking towards it. What on earth is this? When you reach towards it, it disappears, disintegrating into the dreamy night. Annie, do you finally hear me? What? That sounded like... Kay, is that you? No way. Why can't my voice reach her? Huh? I hear you again. Where are you? Ah, thank God. So that's it. You can't see Kay anywhere because his voice is coming from inside of your mind. Oh. Please, the fragments. Fragments? You immediately recall a dream that seemed to have faded from your mind until now. A dark hooded figure. What did he say his name was? It might not be too late. Find them. Find what? Feathers? I don't understand. Kay? The voice is gone. What was that all about? Is this just another weird dream? Or was that really Kay's voice somehow? But if that's the case, does that mean the child that was crying at the beginning of the dream was Kay? I'm not sure. It could be. Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. I should look around a bit more at least. If I can find some landmark that will connect this dream to a real place, maybe I'll find a clue there. All that you can see for as long as you walk though are trees and bushes. You continue on. Even in a dream, your feet are becoming tired from walking so much. Oh. Ah, thank goodness, a sign. Oh. Notice the Python forest visitors. Please do not stray from the paths provided. Path? This is some kind of nature trail? I'll have to check this place out tomorrow. Interesting. Oh. You sit up in your bed with a start. The sun is already shining in your window. And once again, you've kicked off all your blankets during the night. Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing that we did. Despite your dream being exhausted, you at least feel physically rested. Mentally is another story. Ah, kiddo, there you are. I was starting to think you weren't gonna wake up today. It's not that late. At least it's still technically morning. Yeah, I guess I tended to sleep in like that at your age too. Come here, I want to show you something. Oh, the book. Wait, is that Little Red Riding Hood, your favorite? You actually held on to that? Why? Needed a keepsake of my favorite little buddy. Duh. That's cute. I know you're not a kid anymore, So I'm sure you've already outgrown this kind of stuff, but I figured I'd offer it to you as a keepsake anyway. What you think? Thank you, Lana. Haha, no problem, kiddo. But hey, I need to get to work. See you tonight. Why did I love this book as much as I did? It's got nice illustrations, I guess, but there's more entertaining fairy tales out there. You ponder this, but it doesn't last long before you slip to a certain page and widen your eyes. This illustration is of a forest. Right, the forest. I was so groggy when I woke up that I forgot about that dream until just now. Why does it feel like I'm being drawn to that nature trail? It's almost like the same sensation as the night I snuck out to search for Kay. I could just be walking headfirst into danger if I go, and yet I can't stop feeling like I need to go. Doing things without thinking about it is bad, so we're gonna think it through a little bit. If I think about it rationally, I really don't have a reason to go there. Do I? Aside from my dream told me to. But on the other hand, my father did tell me that dream shared might be possible, and it was definitely Kay's voice that I heard. I've still got a bad feeling about this, but I need to go. Well, I can't stand to wait anymore. With that determination, you prepare yourself and then rush down to the front door. What the? I had a feeling we were gonna run into you. Clive, you startled me. I startled you? You're the one who just jumped on me. What the heck was all that about? Sorry, I was just in a rush to go somewhere. Mind if we hang out some other time? You close and lock the door before you can leave, Clive. Oh, but before you can leave, Clive grabs onto your arm. Wait, where are you going? I'll tell you some other time. How about I text you on Star Social in a bit? But talk to you later. Don't just... Oh, great. You run out before he has a chance to respond. You hear him calling out to you, but ignore his voice as you make your way towards the Pyrathon forest. Please do not stray from paths. It's eerily quiet. Doesn't seem like anyone else is here. And you decided to do this. Why? Like, if it was me, I would have actually went with a shotgun or something. As you walk down the winding path of this trail, it becomes more and more apparent that you have no idea where to search. Oh, you just realized? There's branching routes leading off into various areas of the forest, and no way to tell which one will take you to the exit spot in your dream, or exact spot. It would be easy to get lost around here without all the signs. No wonder it said not to stray off the path. Makes sense why the old people here don't visit this place. It's just as mentally draining as it is physically to figure out where to go. What was that sound? That's the same song that played in my dream. I don't understand. I feel like the music is trying to guide me somewhere. What's going on? There's no way I could have a stupid ability like guided by music due to my mutation, right? And then you stop. Oh! Another noise, rustling. You don't just stop, you completely freeze, and not entirely by choice. Oh no. What's... Well, I didn't expect you to come wandering over here quite this confidently, doll. That voice, please don't be... Oh, hi, Jasper. How's it going? Great. You don't have to wonder long before your suspicions are confirmed. The man who walks out in front of you, undoubtedly the same one that stabbed you, Jasper. What are you doing here? Despite your best efforts, your voice still cracks in fear. Jasper chuckles in response, glaring with amusement. I see, so you don't know. What? How would I? Tell me, why are you here? How did you... Doll, if you thought even for a moment that you'd be able to escape just by ditching town, you are far too naive. I don't like that look in your eyes. Now that you can see him more clearly, you realize that he isn't that much older than you. And more than that, Wait, we met before, didn't we? Oh, did we? Don't play dumb. It was at the grocery store. Let me think. Ah, yes, I suppose we did, didn't we? I don't understand. You didn't kill me back then. Murdering someone in the grocery store is a tad messy, wouldn't you agree? His smile is chilling. His hair, long and unkempt, falls down to the back of... Oh, falls down the back of the suit that appears to be a size too big on him. Okay. Why can't I move? Oh, the same thing happened last time too. I just froze up. If I'm going to die here anyway, I may as well figure out whatever I can. What are you? Oh, he don't like that look on his face. That does not look amused. That looks like he's ready to spit on me or something. The amused look on Jasper's face vanishes. Oh, there we go. What am I? Oh. If looks could kill, right? I would be shot twice in the face, right between the eyes. Oh! Oh my god, that jump scared me. Oh my god, that jump scared me so bad. You have some nerve asking me something like that, you filthy mutant. Okay, calm down. Jeez. And yet, in his next sentence, he seems to have calmed down entirely, and the silky smooth tone replaces the previous malice. Ah, doll, you poor thing. That got me so bad. Oh my god. I do wish you weren't quite so dumb. You're not just naive, you're downright stupid. Rude? Poor little mutant. I don't like where this is going. What are you talking about? Ah, that's right. You didn't find out about any of this shit until recently, did you? So you haven't even known you were a freak for too long. Sorry, I almost forgot that fact. How did you know that though? I'm not... Don't protest when I already know that you believe just as much as I do what a freak you are. Oh, jeez. I don't like you very much. What the hell? I want to protest, but he read me like a book. I do think of myself as a freak, don't I? I can't let him get the best of me. I'll go out fighting. Maybe I do see myself that way, but who are you to judge me when you've never even met me before? I don't like that look on your face. Are you just trying to make yourself feel better by saying that? You already know everyone around you judges you, isn't that the case? No? Why are you so sure of these things? You don't even know me. I know myself. What? You asked what I am, didn't you? So you must have already figured it out. That I'm a freak too. Ah, I figured, but like, does that mean it's true you're a mutant like me? Like you? Jasper's cool composure is broken as he bursts out into a fit of laughter. Oh, doll, no, not like you. No, far worse than you. I'm sorry? Why does it feel like that hatred isn't directly only at me? I need to take a look at this. I can't move at all. How do you make me freeze up like this? Oh, doll, how I wish I could learn more about that infuriating mind of yours. It's actually quite impressive, you know. What? In a way, it's a pity, don't you think? Such a pity. What are you... I'm so confused. I'd love to know how you're able to act and think the way you do, but I suppose I really should get this over with, Jasper sighs and runs his fingers through his hair, seeming almost bored by the way things have turned out. This might be my only chance. I could die here. You know very well what you're likely to see within Jasper's heart if you attempt to read it. Yet somehow your curiosity seems to be taunting for you to do it. Yeah, we're doing this. Let's go. You close your eyes. Ah! Pain courses through you before you have a chance to see his silhouette. Did he? Yet when you check to see what hit you, it appears Jasper has yet to approach. What? What the hell was that? But my stomach. The nausea is so overwhelming that it is like you've been punched in the gut. How? He didn't even do anything! You're certain if it weren't for Jasper's ability to freeze you in place, you'd have keeled over by now. And yet, if Jasper noticed your pain reaction, he shows no sign of it. Instead, he stands as before, still fiddling with the same strand of his long black hair, with that same bored expression. If he's bored, maybe I can at least take advantage of that? It doesn't have to end like this, you know. He immediately stops fiddling with his hair and turns back towards you, eyebrow raised in a look of intrigue. This will end with me killing you, doll, whether you like it or not. That's not what I mean. I mean, it doesn't have to be so easy and quick, right? He didn't kill me when we first met in the grocery store. And when he stabbed me, he didn't hit anything fatal. Maybe he did that on purpose? To prolong things. He doesn't want things to be too easy. It's all a game to him. But at least I can use that as one last chance at survival. Why not make a game out of it? A game? We could make it more interesting, you know, so that it isn't too easy. Do you think I'm an idiot? I mean, just a little bit. You'd have to be brainless not to realize that you're trying to stall to find a way to escape. Even if that's the case, you still said it's a pity for it to end like this, right? So I'm not the only one gaining something here. I'll humor you. What sort of game did you have in mind? Release me so that I'm not frozen in place, and then catch me again, but without using any powers. Ha! He won't say no, will he? He's not replying. He might actually refuse. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah, right. Interesting. So you'll do it? If you want to prolong this, who am I to refuse? But know this, mutant, I will win. I totally believe you, Jasper. You won't escape. The only reason I'm agreeing at all is because I'm certain of that fact. Then you have nothing to lose. I guess that's true, isn't it? That laugh was good, though. I'll even give you a little head start, just to even out the playing field. Aren't I generous? What do you... Okay, good. Run. Oh, you realize a few seconds too late that you've already been unfrozen. I thought he'd at least announce it out loud. The shock of everything is screwing with my head. The second your brain catches up with your body's ability to move, you turn and run in the direction you came. God, I need to find a way out of here. What the hell is this? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? My dream led me here, so why? With all your might, you push your body to its limits, running faster than you've ever ran before. Your breathing is heavy and the maze of trees leave you disoriented, but still, you press onwards. God, I can barely breathe. My head is spinning. I don't know if I can keep running much longer. I mean, you're gonna have to. It's just when you think that to yourself that you feel someone grab you. Oh. You try to scream, but a hand tightly clamps around your mouth. No, this can't be the end already. I still have things I need to do. I need to save Kay. If I die here, then... Stay quiet. Oh. Hello? Oh, it's me, Clive. Your body begins to relax and you stop struggling against him. Now that he's sure you're not going to scream, he releases his tight grip. Follow me, okay? Yeah. The two of you nod to each other, and then Clive grabs your arm. He picks up speed as he drags you away. Just keep running, don't stop. Clive calls to you with a desperate voice as you continue running after him. And though you do as he says, you realize suddenly, Clive, why are you here? Not now, tell you later. He's right, now isn't the time. Just a little further. Oh, are you okay? Your leg, that doesn't look good. Oh no, run! But what about you? I don't matter right now, get out of here. But go! Okay. He shouts desperately. His expression is filled to the brim with terror. But you can already tell that it isn't over fear for himself. It's fear for you. I have no idea why he's here or how he knew I was in trouble. I don't understand anything about this idiot, but he's trying to help. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I can't just leave you, please. But don't make me choose. Please don't make me choose. I don't want to have to choose with this. Clive sounds desperate. He's not just asking, he's pleading. I knew this game would do this to me. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Hold on. At least I'm gonna at least save it here first. Okay. If anything, I'll come back to it. I know I'm gonna mess up. I just had to. Okay. What do I do? My caring side is saying I can't just leaving him, but the black girl instincts in me is saying run. Oh, what do I pick? I don't even know. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just go. If anything happens, I don't know what I'll do, but oh no. Something about the look on his face is enough to make you stop. You swallow your words and sigh deeply. I'll come back, okay? Okay, but for now, just go. Now! At his prompting, you nod to him, then turn in the direction he'd been showing you. The fear and adrenaline are still kicked into full gear, but now another sensation is piling up on top of that. Regret. Did I do the right thing by leaving him back there? As you think that to yourself, you feel like you can hear a voice from the direction you ran from. It isn't the voice you recognize as Jasper's, though. It's more high-pitched but still masculine. Idiot! Huh? You can't make out all of the words, and by the time whoever it was speaks up again, you're already out of hearing range. Did I do something bad? I feel like I did something bad. Oh no. You ran quickly, desperately. Scared. Oh no. Right when you feel like you might collapse from running so long, you notice the trees beginning to thin out. I'm almost out. I can see the exit. Yes, a road. Past the trees, past the signs. You run at full speed. Perhaps it's safe to stop now to catch your breath. There's not much time to do so, and you know that. You're not back to safety, not by a long shot. But the exhaustion has caught up to you. You unceremoniously fall to your knees, panting. Oh, I don't like this. Your desperate breaths are ragged and heavy. You're pretty sure you've never run that far or that quickly ever before in your life. Clive, is it even possible that he's safe right now? Is he even alive? I'm sorry, Clive. Although you can feel tears beginning to well up in your eyes, you're interrupted before those tears have a chance to spill out. Interrupted by what? Oh, a sound mechanical, like a car. Your eyes widen, you collapse to the ground so suddenly that you didn't realize where exactly you collapsed. A road. If there's any way to describe you right now, it would be like a deer in the headlights. A car, it's going to hit me, isn't it? Oh no. You hurriedly rush to your feet to try and get out of the way, but somewhere in the back of your mind you already know it's too late. There's no way to get out in time. Is this actually it? This is how I'm going to die? Not by Jasper, but by a damn car? A feeling of despair causes your body to go numb. I can't make it in time. If this is how my life is going to be from now on, maybe it's for the best. I should just... Oh. Not yet. Oh. Okay.
Focus on my voice. Do you hear me?
Mom?
My name is Shay.
Who the heck? You feel a sinking disappointment. This woman, strange and beautiful as she appears, is not your mother. I'm sorry, your voice sounded so much like her. I understand. You long to see your mother again, Annie. Who are you? How do you know my name? Some would consider me akin to one simple term, goddess. It was how I intended to introduce myself to you as well. Goddess, huh? It is the most understandable way to describe my existence, but we did not meet when I believed we would, and the time since then has made me doubt my choice of words. I must be dreaming. Nothing you're saying is making any sense. Right, just before this I was about to get hit by a car. Am I dead? No, sweet darling, not at all. At the moment you are in a bubble between the physical and the non-physical. I really must have gotten hip to be hallucinating something this bizarre. Physical and non-physical? Like a spirit or some shit? No, I am human, but I do not have a physical body. What? How does... Confusion. What you and the others like you know about mutations is as much as a child knows about life itself. Mutants? You're a mutant then. But none of this is truly what is important right now, my dear. What I wished to speak to you about was a boy named Kay. Oh? What about him? Is he safe? Kay can no longer be found as himself on your physical plane. He has gone missing, along with the fragments of his heart. His... Huh? Kay's soul, just like the soul of everyone, is what many refer to as the heart. His physical heart is still intact, but the heart within has been shattered. I feel like I've taken a wrong turn to somewhere along the way into insanity. Souls? Heart? Physical and non-physical? I was ready to accept mutations, but this is past the realm of science fiction and into crazy fantasy at this point. There are times when scientific facts themselves can seem like fantasy, my dear. What we know now is scientific fact. The people of the past would see a dark sorcery. I was about to end this video, but I can't do that in the middle of this. Even if it was all fantasy and nonsense, I don't care right now. If you know something about Kay, tell me. Very well, Kay's heart fragments have been scattered and lost. I am able to collect them myself. I had intended to ask for your help, but I don't know what I can do that a self-proclaimed goddess can't, but I'll do it. I want to help him. On the contrary, my dear, I no longer know if it is possible. I cannot understand it myself. It is as if some small choice took away a portion of that boy's already fragmented heart. Oh no! I know exactly what she's trying to say. Are you saying Kay is gone forever? That can't be the case. You called yourself a goddess. There has to be something you can do. I appear to have caused enough damage already. All I have done to help thus far has caused harm rather than good. If I interfere any further, I may destroy that boy entirely. What is wrong with you? Did you just appear out of nowhere to tell me everything is hopeless? Could it be possible that she's using your mother's voice to keep you calm in this situation? If indeed that is her intention, as cruel of a trick as it may be, it has kept you from panicking. But anger is beginning to boil up in response to this woman. Dream or reality, whatever this is, why bother coming just to say there's no solution? I don't need more doom and gloom right now. I need a way to fix things. My dear, I apologize. Giving you this sense of hopelessness was not my desire. Far from it. Take this box. You reach out and the box hovers towards you. The moment you touch it, the box opens. What is this? Something inside of it is glowing. Indeed. I am uncertain what the result of collecting physical representations of Kay's heart fragments will be now. That is why I will leave it up to you whether or not you search for Kay's heart. This box exists in both the physical and non-physical worlds. Thus, if you find something connected to one, it will also appear in the other. And doing this will help Kay? I just need to put things inside of a box? I cannot say for certain. Does she even realize how unhelpful she's being? How did his heart end up this way? I want to help Kay. I'm already dealing with too much. I want to help Kay. None of this makes sense. The only thing I know for sure is that I really do want to help Kay. I will not ask you to give me a firm yes or no. Instead, I just ask that you keep this box with you. You may see some objects that draw you to them. Instead, that don't seem to belong in their environment. Store them inside of this and hope for the best. And if I don't, then what? Kay, that sweet boy with a kind smile who taught you so much when you needed someone on your side. I want Kay to come back. Then collect what you are able to. I entrust this task to you, dear Annie. Every time she calls you something like that, dear or darling, in a voice matching your mother's, your chest tightens. It's sweet and gentle, but hearing the words you've longed to hear again since you were a child come from the mouth of a stranger leaves your stomach twisted in knots.
I must leave, dear. Remember, the box will be with you when you wake up. Keep it with you at all times. And I beg you, stay safe.
Oh, this is crazy, but I love it. I really hope Clive is okay, though. I'd feel so bad if I decided that that was a good idea and then it really wasn't. The dream begins to slowly fade away, the strange woman in front of you melting into the darkness. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm still in the road. Great. Your eyes slowly opening, focusing on your surroundings. Whoa! You jump back in surprise as a car zooms past you. It's hard to say for sure, but it appears to be the same car that was in front of you moments ago. I'm alive? The memory of your strange encounter begins to resurface. Did all of that actually happen? It's that box. What in the world? How did it get in my pocket? Confusion courses through you as you open the latch and look inside. Just as it was in your dream, there appears to be something inside. May as well hold on to the box for now at least though, right? I'm sure of all of this nonsense. Or so sick of it. What happened after that feels like a blur. You made it back home to Lana's place, but most of the trip home was a daze, and you can barely recall stepping in the front door. Is Clive okay? Hey kiddo, you have a nice day out? I can't let her worry about me. Yeah? Whoa, hey, what in the world happened? What do you mean? Your hair is messy, you're drenched in sweat? Annie, are you seriously okay? I'm fine, just been out for a jog, that's all. Are you sure that's a good idea? You were just injured recently. You gotta take it easy, okay? I will from now on, I'm just tired. Next time I'll slow it down. If anything is up, you need to talk to someone. You know I'm here for you, don't you? Yeah, thanks Lana. I'm kind of exhausted, so I think I'm just going to head up to my room. You don't want supper? Maybe later. I guess I ran too much and got a stomachache. Lana's eyebrows knit together as she tries to figure out how best to handle this. But in the end, she sighs and pats your shoulder. Rest up, kiddo. How did all of that happen? Now that you're alone and can think through it by yourself, you realize that you're not just exhausted, you're disoriented, confused. That whole thing just now was literally insane. How did Jasper find me? And more than that, how did Clive find me? Why would he put his life in danger just to save me like that? Not to mention that woman in my dream. Who the hell was she? You weren't lying when you told Lana that your stomach is hurting. An intense pain is coursing through not just your stomach, but your entire body. You lift up your shirt and look down at your stomach. The wound that you got when you were stabbed is covered by a medical bandage. If I tore it open or something, I'm never going to hear the end of it. You carefully remove the bandage wrapping. What? The wound is gone? There's already a scar forming. Everything else looks just fine. More than fine. If I saw someone else with a scar like this, I'd think it was years old already. Healing powers? Could that be it? You can't help but be amazed by the sight of the abnormally healed wound, and you trace your finger along it. What am I? When you mutter those words, you realize that's the same question that you asked Jasper back in the woods. What are you? What is he? Mutants, of course. You know that much. But you didn't choose to have your DNA manipulated, and Jasper probably didn't either. It's what you were born with. This feels unfair. With thoughts overflowing from your body, you take a second to ponder what your next move should be. Fragments of Kay's heart, huh? Something like that can't be possible. Right? Souls and figurative hearts and non-physical women who call themselves goddesses can't be real. Whenever I start getting a grip on what's happening to me, there's something even more nonsensical added to the mix. How much more of this will there be? I want Kay to come back someday though. I want it to be possible. And Clive... I'm gonna try messaging him. Clive, are you alright? Text me if you're able to. As you expected, there's no response. Oh my god. Continuing to stress all night long won't help a thing. With thoughts still haunting your mind about the day's events, you lie down in bed and somehow manage to drift off to sleep. Oh, that's crazy. That night, you have another odd dream. Something about it feels more odd than the dreams of your mother's death, or the numerous nightmares that you have plagued in your recent days, or even the dream with that strange woman named Shay. Oh. My old house? You find yourself sitting in an unfamiliar room. This is a place you've never seen before, and yet there's a sense of familiarity. Hello? A man sits across the room from you, staring down at his cell phone. Who are you texting? Did that voice come out of my mouth? Her, obviously. You're in love, aren't you? No comment. I can tell. I've never seen you happier than you are with her. I hope someday I can find someone who makes me that happy. I hope so too, but you better wait till you're older. You're too young to date. Aww. Just don't forget what's really important in life. Don't forget. Oh. That's crazy. When you wake up, you're in a cold sweat. Your breathing is heavy and uncomfortable, quick as if you'd just been running for your life. I can't believe all of that happened yesterday. At least I'm alive. But is Clive though? Oh my god. Out of ingrained habit, you reach out to grip your stuffed animal, but it isn't there to help calm your pounding heart. Right, Shannon still has it. To make up for it, you grab your pillow and hug it instead. Your hands involuntarily shake as you think about it all. And a notification flashing across your phone from Star Social interrupts your negative thoughts. Oh, I was hoping it was Clive. Annie, I miss you. Shannon, hey, I'm so sorry I haven't kept in touch as much as I should have. I miss you too. Things have been just kind of hectic. Oh my god, girl, I'm so lonely without you. Can't come visit you yet, please? Shannon's exaggerated texting style already has managed to turn your lips up into a smile. I've been feeling really alone. with Kay missing, but I'm not, am I? I have Shannon and Lana and even my father. My father. How is he? Is he eating properly now that he isn't cooking for the both of us? Shannon, is she staying level-headed or has she gone off into her little daydream world without me there? And Clive, is he safe right now or is he gone? Your heart starts to pound when you think about it. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Is he dead? For my sake? You can't think straight. Thoughts are starting to jumble together and become a blur of confusion. All I can do is hope that he's safe. Are you still there? Yeah, sorry, I got distracted for a moment. So, you gonna let me come visit or what? I miss my bestie. I don't know. Now that Jasper is out and about, I can't risk her getting hurt too. I'm sorry, I can't. Aww. Why? When can we hang? Things are kind of weird over here. We'll hang out again sometime, but not now. Fine, you big meanie. There are too many risks involved. Things could still get worse. Jasper might not know where my house is, and having Shannon over could alert him to that. Or, no. If Shannon got too involved, I could be putting her in danger too. Yep, that's what I was thinking. That thought alone is enough to make you shake your head adamantly. She seems so bummed out though. I feel awful for making her sad, but what else can I do at this point? I need to stay alive and keep Shannon safe and find out what's going on with Clive. The conversation slows after that. It's clear Shannon is disappointed, and since she has no idea what this is all about, she must be thinking you're avoiding her. Ah, wait, there might be some way to mend this after all. If Lana would be able to drive me to the city, I could spend the day with her over there. It's less risky that way. And Jasper already knows that I'm here. In the end, that might be the safest place right now, away from Pyrathon. I can try to get a ride into the city to visit you. Oh my God, thank you so much. Please. What do you... Can you come today? I'll see what I can do. We'll text you in a little bit. Now that you're on the roll after talking with Shannon, you think about your father a bit more. He hasn't called or texted me at all since I moved. But to be fair, I haven't really made any effort to contact him either. Even if I don't tell him about Jasper, it might be a good idea to check in and see how he's holding up through all this. It surprises you when you realize how genuinely worried you feel for his sake. You open up the phone app and dial your father's number, then wait for it to ring. Hello? Hey Dad. There's an awkward silence on both your end and his. So, the silence is broken by both of you trying to speak at the same time. You go first. I was just calling to see how you're doing, that's all. His voice is a blend of confusion and emotion. He sounds happy, even just for muttering a single word in reply. Thank you, girl. How are things for you over there? I need to tell him about Jasper. Well, actually, what's wrong? Jasper is here. He found me in Pyrathon too. What the hell did you just say? No, that can't be possible. How? You didn't go and tell anyone where you went, did you? How could this happen? Are you hurt? When did you find out? Is there... Calm down, please. Having you freak out doesn't help me, you know. Right, yes, sorry about that. Let's just start with this. Are you hurt at all? No, I'm okay. I'm sure I'm safe for now. Girl, I really can't do a damn thing right by you, huh? We'll find another place to move next. Sound good? No. No? You're just as surprised as your father at your quick reaction. Leaving would be safest, and yet... I don't want to leave. Not yet. I don't know why, but I get a sensation that there's things I want to do here. Things I have to do. Like what? What could be more important than protecting your life? Oh, okay. I can't leave until I know that Clive is safe. It's my fault he got dragged into this. Please, let me stay. Then I'll trust you to look after yourself for now. Oh, I gotta remember it. You're far from being a baby at this point. But you better call me more often. I need to know you're safe. Don't expect you to tell me everything right off the bat, but I do want to know what the hell is going on soon. I understand. I hope I don't regret this. Call again. I will. For a while you sit staring at your window at the houses that line this quiet street. Lana's home is simple and pleasant, and you're safe here. There's a sense of peace when you start your day in this place most of the time, but today you feel like any peaceful sensation you've previously had was just an illusion. Maybe it was all an illusion. Maybe I was never safe. Maybe from the moment I arrived in Pyrathon, Jasper already knew where I was. Maybe running is pointless. Maybe from the moment I was born, I was already unsafe thanks to this mutation. Since your mother was killed when you were still a child, maybe that really is the case. It's horrifying to think that your idea of peace and safety never existed. No matter how frightening that thought is, though, you've already made up your mind. You're determined to keep on pushing forward. I can still be happy someday, and Clive may need my help right now. I have no idea what's going on with that weirdo. I can't leave him alone. Oh, it's crazy. Before you know it, you pass the majority of your morning in your room, staring blankly out the window as if a plan will somehow fly in through it. Eventually, you'll need to get downstairs or Lana is going to end up worrying about you. Whoa, Annie. I thought I missed you somewhere along the way this morning and you were already out of the house. Didn't realize you'd been asleep all this time. Sorry, kiddo, I should have come up and woken you up. You're not getting sick, are you? You think this is the latest you've slept in since moving here? I'm alright, I just had some trouble sleeping last night. Huh, I know that feeling. I'm glad you're doing okay though. If you need anything, you can let me know, okay? No matter what's going on in your life, you still can't help but want to melt into Lana's arms and cling to her like a kid. It's nice, comforting, calming, gentle. Want to grab some breakfast? No, I'm not really hungry. I'll have something else later. Well, okay. Are you sure you're feeling alright? You slept in this long and you're still not hungry? Yeah, don't worry about me. This time you're fully aware that your smile is forced looking, especially when you receive a nervous stare in response from Lana. I'm just making things more difficult for her, aren't I? But in the end, she sighs and gives you a forced smile of her own. Alright, but I'm here if you need me. Right now, that's all you really need, just to know that she's here for you. Okay, before this gets too long now, I'm gonna end it off here because honestly, I don't know, I feel like I don't know, there's just so much happening, so much going on. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing at this point, but this episode was crazy. This is probably going to be one of the longest videos I've posted so far, but I didn't want to just cut in right in the middle of the important stuff, you know. But geez, that was a lot to take in. So we potentially got Kay endangered, and now Clive just might be in the same amount of danger. Wow, Jasper really is going that extra mile to try to make our lives miserable. Well, I mean, I don't really know what else there is to do at this point. Like, I'm just so looking forward to the next episode of this because I'm so worried for everybody. Like, what is happening? Things are getting crazier and crazier the further we get into this. But anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna end this video now. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.